Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Safety Meeting Rising World tutorial. Now, this isn't so much as a tutorial as it is a reference to where you might be able to find some ores. That's one of the most common things that I see in discussions is people just wondering, where does ore spawn and does it actually have its own common depth of where it might spawn? Now, here is the entrance to my scary mine, and I call it the Deep Dark for a good reason. I went on the hunt for gold, and this is what actually inspired this whole video right here, is my hunt for the gold, and just how deep I had to go to find it. It was pretty ridiculous, actually. I'm going to turn my flashlight on just so it's not quite so yellow in here with all of these torches. But like I was saying before, a lot of people wonder, does ore have a common spawn area? And from what I can tell, the most common thing to spawn is copper and iron. Here's the first level where we got a little bit of storage, some crafting tables, and smelters. That way we can keep things going while we're mining. Now, the first thing that I like to tell everybody is I am by no means an expert at this game. I haven't been playing it very long, so everything that I know is just what I found out from playing the game myself. So now you can see I've got a couple of signs around here. I just labeled this as the coal level. And as I said, I'm not exactly sure what the mechanics are behind how ore spawns, but the way that I'm thinking is I found a big vein of coal right here. So I'm wondering if we just went straight off in any direction, if the common ore we will find on this particular level is coal. And so I'm thinking maybe if we go down a little bit deeper, if we find silver or gold, which is what I was actually after, maybe those particular levels are going to hold more comparatively to someplace else in the world. Now, I dug for hours and hours. I'm not exactly sure how long it was, but it was a long time. I found a couple of cave systems that I was able to kind of attach myself into. And now here you can see I found some silver. I don't know how much is in here, but I left it there. I just mined enough to verify that it was silver. So really what I'm doing is just trying to find out if there is any kind of commonalities within the ores. So if we press F3, that brings up quite a bit of information about our game. But the thing that we want to know right now is our position. And in the top left corner, you can see position is -192, -55, -883. That -55 is the number that we're after. So that's the depth that we're at right now. So if I write that down, I can say that I found silver at -55. I'm going to keep tapping F3 to get out of that. We're going to continue our way down and see what we find even further. And I'm going to start sprinting. Now here is a lot of, it's either copper or iron. It's hard to tell the difference between the two, for me anyway, when it's all this yellow light. But this stuff seems to spawn pretty much any depth, any location. I think that might be tungsten ore right there. That's something that I've been finding at just about every level. I've been finding that more on the surface than anything else. And then we got another little pocket of, I think, yeah, a little bit of silver right here. And depth-wise, we're down to 88, -88. We continue on down and see where we end up. So now we got coal, there's some copper or iron, there's more coal. And I'm not sure what kind of an angle that I've even dug down. We're not quite a 45, because I wanted to be able to get back out. I'm trying to do everything in full-blown survival if I can. And a lot of the stuff that looks like coal right now is just shadows. Let's see. I got a couple of levels down here, because after a while, it took a long time to run back up to get up to where the smelters and the chests were. So here is level 2 of our little private hell here. That's what I felt like we were going to reach eventually. So I just put some more crafting benches and stuff down here just so I could make more chests and things. That might be silver. Let's see, what do I have on me? Do I have any ore? No, I have no ore on me. Let's see if that's something. we found some silver. And that is level -210. So you can see, just for the silver, how many different levels we found that on. Now I got more copper or iron. I'm not even identifying those. It's one or the other. Seems like copper, iron, and tungsten are the three that I've been finding the most of. Here, let me get my flashlight back out. There's a bunch of places I didn't put torches down. That, I believe, is tungsten ore. And we are now down to -242. Yeah, this is where it gets scary. And you just start thinking about cave-ins and things. And there is our gold. That was what we were after. Let's put a torch up in here. There we go. Now we can see. So right now that doesn't even look like gold. The only reason I could even see it before was because I had my flashlight. Let's grab that back again. Now see the difference? So that's with the flashlight. That's with torchlight. You almost can't even tell that it's there. But I finally found gold on level 249. So that's how far that I had to go. And I tried to do that in real time just to give you an idea of just how deep this really is. Now if we continue to go down, we're going to hit, I think it's mithril and cobalt. And there's actually a lot of other ores in the game. I have another episode in my Rising World series when my son and I were just messing around. We wanted to see if hell really existed in this game. And so we just started digging. And I don't know how deep we actually were because I didn't pay attention to depths at that time, but we were finding some pretty cool ores that I had no idea even existed in the game. But the reason I wanted to show you how deep I actually had to go for gold was because gold, you need that for blueprints, and I believe you also need it for the ore detector. The ore detector is something that I kind of wanted to play around with. I don't know if that's more of a novelty item right now, or if it's something that you can actually use. But for right now, I just kind of wanted to show you that for a reference to give you a good idea of just how far you actually do need to go if you're on the hunt for gold. Because I've looked for it many, many times and was convinced that it wasn't even in the game. But now I finally did in fact prove, to myself anyway, that it is. So I think that's going to be a perfect wrap-up point for right now. So I hope this helped you a little bit. If it did, please leave me a like. I appreciate that. And as always, I appreciate everybody for watching. And I will see you guys next time for the next Rising World tutorial. Now, if there's anything specific that you'd like to know or like to learn, let me know. Leave it in the comments below, and I'd be more than happy to do a tutorial on it if it's something that I can do. So, all right, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully topside, so we're not looking through all of this stone again. See ya.